Okay, the night's getting away from us, and we want to talk about what we can do about this. So let's go back to another hangout tonight. We have with us CJ Strom. CJ is a counselor, works with folks dealing with this. And CJ, I'll put it out there, you yourself have dealt with this drug too. Ed McCann organizes rallies. We've seen more and more of those popping up, people trying to get out the word in communities that didn't otherwise maybe know that there was a heroin problem. And Ned Presnell is also a counselor and a social worker. Gentlemen, let me open up the conversation to all of you. What is being done now that you are seeing that works to kind of head this off and reverse this trend?
I think the thing that works and that has always worked, although we have new tools for it now, is individualized, integrated, and long-term treatment. I mean, we're dealing with a chronic illness here that, you know, when people come to treatment, there's a 1 in 4 chance that they've already been to treatment 5 or more times if they're coming for heroin addiction. And so what we find is treatment tends to be episodic. A lot of times there's kind of these silo approaches where treatment agencies aren't using all the tools that are available to help people get and to stay well. And then additionally, and this is across the culture, whether it's a treatment provider, a patient, or just someone in the community, when someone starts to do well, there's pressure on them to stop doing some of the things that they were doing to get well, like taking the medications that were working. And we don't do that for any other chronic illness. But when people start to get well with addiction, there's a lot of kind of bias towards, well, maybe they're cured now and they can just go on and forget about it. And that doesn't tend to work.
CJ, from your personal experience on really both sides of this, what should we be doing?
Well, I think we should be doing a lot of the stuff that we're doing now. I think that, you know, at the agency that I work for, we try to provide as best we can wraparound treatment services for folks. And we do utilize medicated assisted treatment. We utilize all different forms of treatment. I was talking earlier with Ned, and we were talking about there's no one way that works for everyone. If there was, we would actually do that. And I think what we attempt to do as best we can is provide individualized treatment services to people. And we try and utilize as many different techniques and tools that we can in order to provide someone the stability that they need to really address the problems not only of the drug addiction that they have, but the underlying issues that may have directed them towards drug use or alcohol use as a relief system.
Ed, obviously awareness is a big part of this in terms of the community has to know there's a problem before it can tackle it. You've organized rallies. Do you see the tide starting to shift in terms of people knowing that there is a problem, Ed?
I don't think there's any doubt that it makes a difference. We have rallied so far just in the St. Louis area about 70 times in cities all around the community, 75 miles north, south, east, and west. And we do it in force. Many of the rallies, there's one coming up this Saturday in Washington, Missouri. We have 600 people signed up. The communities are really getting on board. We rallied a couple weeks ago in Wentzville with the mayor of Wentzville. We've done rallies in South County area, Jefferson County, with state representatives. I mean, the community is really getting on board with this, and that's what's important to us, is to get the message out there. Heroin is in your communities. It's taking your kids, and let's do something about it. Let's come together as a community, and we work very hard on that. We're even going national right now.